It made it. There has been a couple of internet glitches here in the past couple of minutes. So if this video cuts out, yeah, I'll get upset and I'll have to start a part 2. But if this video cuts out, please don't hate us. There's internet issues sometimes here. So sorry for that. In semifinals time, we just finished one.
Gosh, yeah, let's start here. Should we start? Hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah, make sure the connection's good, man, because the connection has been shady. And I think we have a lot of stuff to really hit hard on. It's kind of like Trash Talk Tuesday, but it's Thursday. So let's make sure good. Is everything good over there in the chat? Is everything good? Are we lagging? Is it glitchy or anything?
Why can't I skip ads?
It's okay. Everything good? Is everything? Hey, Layla C. By the way, Ella Noir, we have a comment from you coming up. We have an email from Nilmini Wirakun, I think.
Did Justin lose a bet? He lost that bet a long time ago because Osaka won a slam before Sabalenka. Because I said Osaka would never win a slam before, Sabalenka. Yeah. I mean, before Osaka. Anyways, I'm trying to find out if it's glitching before we continue because I'm having a hard time watching it on my phone. So if you guys can let me know, but may smooth out.
Oh yeah. So let us.
It's smoothing out. Okay.
Yeah. Let us know. Yeah.
Okay. I take back on the Fernandez. I watched. Was it about her story? It was in French, so it was tough to watch. What was the name of the person that sent me the email, babe?
There was a couple. Nomini Wirakun, Margaret Seeley, and Ella Noir. We have 3 of them.
No, the first one that you said.
Nomini Wirakun.
Yes, send me about. Have you seen? Send me the video, but it was in French. I don't understand reading on it. Okay, cool. Sabalenka, no brains at all.
That takes one of my notes.
This is one player that has absolutely no brains. I told my daughter, is how you do not play tennis. It would have been a sham had she made the finals. Looking at that match. There's a reason why I never liked her. And I always used to say she'll never win a slam.
Explain.
You have to have strategy. You have to think. You have to have more than one gear and just hit the stupid ball. To me, watching Sabalenka, it just seemed like she just hit the stupid ball. She just hit it, and she hit it, and she hit it, and she would scream louder and hit it, thinking that screaming loud reason for it. Number 2, I can't stand players that just whack the ball, which is why I always talk about Pliskova never winning a slam. This was her opportunity, but it's gone. Number 3, if something's not working, why wouldn't you change it?
Good question.
Hello. Number 4, you are the veteran. She's the younger one, the wild card, the one that feels the pressure. Man, B-Dog sends me a comment. Do you remember Kenin moonballing? And she won? No shit. Oh, yeah. And people couldn't figure her out, but then they figured her out.
Exactly.
Number 5, why would you ask the crowd to cheer for you if you're slamming rackets? Big no-no for me, because I don't like people that slam rackets. I hate it. No way. Number 6, she's Sabalenka. She's fucking ugly.
Dang, you're on fire. Let's go. I love this. Come on.
She's an ugly girl. Sorry.
I told you, man. Carly.
So you know what? After watching Layla Fernandez's story, her dad reminds me of my dad. My dad is Spanish. My riches. And my brother, we'd come home from school.
You got to watch that lag.
And we had nothing.
If it's lag and apologies, then it's just one of those hiccup type things. Sorry about that.
We had nothing in the refrigerator. My dad paid for my lessons. I'm not like those kids that come to us for lessons. My dad couldn't afford that. We had to work hard. So I understand her story. And bravo to this young girl. Because no one has figured out her game. They will later on.
Let's go.
They haven't figured it out.
Come on.
And B-Dog sends me a comment saying, it's funny how these big girls haven't figured out the little girl. They're like, how is she beating me? They're confused, right? I really think Osaka, though, has she played the way she played before.
Someone says it's glitching a bit. And thank you so much for that.
I'm watching it right now.
Let us know if it glitches because we can start this and I can use my phone and mobile tether it to the computer and restart it. If it's really bad, so sorry. Don't
it's fine right now.
Very apologetic.
So B-Dog, like what you said, these big girls can't figure it out. But I feel like had Osaka played the way she played before, it would have been a different story. Leylah Fernandez's draw was a lot tougher than anybody else's draw.
Can I look, a lot of you.
Well, here, let me say, no strategy, no shot selection, backhand sucks, slice is mediocre, screams at everything, yells at her camp, smashes her racket, does awful things with her face, asks for support, but yet is not likable.
Okay. I'm going to deviate from tennis for 7 seconds. Okay. This one's for B-Dog. B-Dog 02. Let's go, 49ers. Let's get down. Come on. Patriots, who? Patriots, what? But I do think Belichick gets coach of the year if he can make my boy Mac Jones from Alabama drop some dimes this season. But I do think the Patriots will win under 9 games. But nonetheless, if they win over 9 games, coach of the year, GOAT Belichick.
By the way, I got Coolio in the house.
Let's go.
Coolio.
Let's go, B-Dog 02.
Coolio in the house.
Let's go, Garoppolo. That was kind of funny. Let's go, Trey Lance. Come on. All right, back to tennis. B-Dog 02 and the Pats. Man, better pat them on their ass and watch them not make the playoffs. I can't wait. I love NFL. NFL starts tonight, like now. The Cowboys are playing the Bucks. Dak Prescott, fresh off the contract, and Tom Brady, with 44 years old, going for his 8th Super Bowl.
I will get with the fantasy group in a second. Yes.
Let's go. All right. You had a couple.
Not only that, Leylah was very cool. One thing I watched about her, and I think I was sending messages to B-Dog and Wildlife. I said, have you noticed that even when she wins, she's very cool, calm, collective?
Raducanu's coming out of the gate. She's walking out.
And that was very good to see a player that is cool, calm, and collective, because you don't see that. Oh, you see these days, I'm like, come on, let's go. Ah! And it's so bad.
Sabalenka.
If I ever saw my daughter do that, I would think I would grab her by the braids and just go to the court.
Yeah, put like a paper bag over her head because you don't want to look at it.
How long? Okay, listen, he asked my daughter. He told I paid $10, so I just help her like section it, and then she braided.
When you have hair like mine, that's really it's like crinkly. So when I wake up every morning, I have to spend like 10 minutes in the shower with conditioner and pick it out and pick and pick and pick. So sometimes it feels good to have the braids.
West side, but I'm east side.
Let's go.
I like east side. I'm from New York.
West, California kid. Let's go.
I'm from New York.
West side?
No.
Come on. NWA, straight out Compton. Talking about.
Even though I like Snoop Dogg and
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
know.
I'd rather hang out with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Central Side.
Okay.
Who do you have Central Side?
Wu-Tang Clan. Chess boxing. Killer B. Okay.
Yeah, Leylah's very likable from what I learned. There are 3 daughters total. One's a dentist. The other girl plays tennis. They went to Fort Lauderdale. No, great story for them.
Sakari looks like the Predator coming out. Remember Predator with Schwarzenegger?
Starfleet Vulcan.
Take me to the chopper. Take me to the chopper. It's the Predator.
Big Papa.
Okay.
Papa would be what? East Side?
Yeah, New York.
New York.
All right. Carla mentioned something to start that Leylah Fernandez, Leylah Fernandez's father reminded her of her father. When I saw Leylah Fernandez's dad, and the audience, from the very first time I saw him, first thing I said, that reminds me of your dad. Not necessarily by the way he looks necessarily, but the way he acts.
Yeah.
He's very on it. By the way, when I met Carla, some of you heard this before, but the first time I met Carla's dad, I gave him a racket. And it was a nice racket. It was a Wilson K-Factor, the K61 that Federer used, the 90, really difficult to play with, but kind of rare. I gave it to her dad. He was about to play a doubles tournament. They lost. He smashed the racket and freaking crunched it to a million pieces. Anyway, long story short, he's that type. He's an intense dude, respectably. Her dad seems to me that they have that same.
Even when he was crying, it reminded me of my dad. You know, if I could go back in time, I would. But then I would have had kids. So hopefully, my daughter, by watching her, I said, I'm not trying to tell you copy Leylah Fernandez's game at all. Because I think you should be your own unique person. You should never copy someone's game. I was just telling her.
Ask Dimitrov.
You should be yourself, but don't ever copy Sabalenka. Ever. Or Pliskova. Ever.
Look, so a player like Sabalenka.
Yeah, she's got that cold sore. I've seen that cold sore for a while. Yeah.
Look, a player like Sabalenka has a toolbox. It's a tennis toolbox. And inside her tennis toolbox is a hammer. And if that hammer goes onto the court and plays someone that allows her just to use the hammer to build the house, then she's fine.
She'll never win a slam.
But if a player such as Fernandez comes out and blocks everything back, block it back, put the point into play, and give her another ball to hit, then Sabalenka's toolbox requires a screwdriver, and she doesn't have a screwdriver. She just has a hammer. So therefore, players that can consistently get the ball back, and especially angle the ball back, and she doesn't have to kill the ball; she can just angle it. Yeah, and she
no backhand.
Yeah.
So she screeches for the backhand, but the backhand is not powerful. The forehand is, but the backhand is not.
Yeah, someone has to tell Sabalenka that you cannot build a house with just a hammer. You need a couple other tools in there. You know, give me a nail.
What's up, Lucifer? By the way, no way, Sabalenka. Like I said, go back many shows. I said she will never win a slam. Yeah, it's not happening.
Okay, in this match, I have to give credit where credit is due. We always give Chris Everett a ton of shit. We go off on her. Mm-hmm. Chris Everett actually had a good commentary session in this match, okay? She said a couple of things about Leylah Fernandez that actually, for once, I was like, damn, she does have a heart. Don't burn Leylah Fernandez out. The same goes with Raducanu. By the way, Raducanu has already found her way to the cover of Vogue magazine. Carla, can you tell everybody why it's like a cardinal? I don't want to say cardinal sin. That doesn't fit, but it's taboo. Don't do that because you're ultimately gonna suck. So I'm going to show you a picture about Raducanu on her latest.
I didn't like that one. That one was not pretty to look at. Whoever told her to dress like that and do her hair like that, no, that was awful. You can go to the other ones that are pretty. Okay.
Anyway, so she is in the semifinal and could very well win tonight. And she's already found her way onto the cover of Vogue.
Show the other ones are better.
Ask Osaka why this is a problem. Mm-hmm. Ask Anna Kournikova.
Yeah, Serena has done fine, but she won slams before she did them.
Ask Anna Kournikova why this is a problem. Mm-hmm. Ask a multitude of tennis players why this is a problem. Not just female, male and female.
You know, B-Dog, her making $7 million with her style of tennis, it's a damn shame. Because I've seen players on college level play way better than her, junior level, play way better than her. I believe that if I play her, I'd beat her. All I would do is slice all day. Hey, drop shot and make her volley.
Yeah.
All day. Slice to her backhand. All day. And I mean all day. And just throw a soft serve in there because she has no clue what to do with off pace. Okay. Damn shame that these players make it this far into the pros. God, why do you allow this?
I agree with you.
It's a damn shame. There's so many talented girls out there, non-deserving of Sabalenka to be a pro. Just saying.
Let me ask you all a question, and B-Dog especially. Is it too soon to say Osaka who?
No, I disagree with you.
I mean, are we already saying Osaka who?
No. Justin, don't forget that just because you win a slam doesn't mean shit. You can be one and done. We've seen this a lot. Osaka will come back. Osaka, tennis needs Osaka. This is the type of game that girls need to learn. Osaka just needs to get fitter. She needs to volley a little more. But she, to me, is a complete package when she is fit. I like watching her game. Just because you don't like her Black Lives Matter and her middle finger
that's
shit.
The wrong thing.
No, I'm being truthful. I'm very honest on this show.
For me, it's just that I don't think you can.
And because she is the baby about the media, you give her grief. But tennis, pound for pound, she is a great player.
I agree with you totally. First and foremost, I don't believe certain ideologies should be brought into the game of tennis. I just don't think it's the platform.
Martina brought.
That's all I'm saying.
Billie Jean.
Then whatever. Are they my favorite players? My favorite player, Billie Jean freaking King.
Their beliefs into tennis.
Okay, well, good for them.
We got Margaret Court, who doesn't believe in homosexuality, but she's won more slams. People bring their ideas because that's how it is. This is.
But I don't particularly care for that. Okay, if I'm watching a boxing match, I don't want to see someone, advertise their beliefs there. I want to see the sport. I don't care about what they think about.
You
I don't think it
bugs
mixes very
you.
well. Let me
It
ask you a
bugs
question.
you.
Let me ask you a question, Carla. You said Osaka is needed in tennis. Why? Define
Why?
that.
Because
Elaborate.
we have too many ups. With women's tennis, is like Wall Street. You just don't know. It's like you're gambling. You know, it's like you play. You want to buy stocks. You don't know whether you're going to get profit or you're going to lose it. That's how women's tennis is right now. And the men, same thing's going to happen when the 3 guys leave. You are going to be on Wall Street. And that's what I'm saying. We need Osaka. We definitely need Andreescu back. Andreescu plays the tennis that I would like my daughter to play.
But
Just
she stays hurt all the time.
Just not get injured. But she's a smart player. Whoever taught her tennis, moonball when you have to. Change the pace when you have to. Slice when you need to. Chip. Come and volley. Drop shot. That's the tennis that all these girls should learn how to play. And not just, stupid tennis.
I love that. That's the best Sabalenka impersonation I've heard yet. I'm going to give you my Mackenzie McDonald response to that. Yeah, my name is Mackenzie McDonald, and that was the best Sabalenka discussion that I've heard yet to this point. You did a really great job there, Carla.
Thank you.
By the way, B-Dog 02 out there, I may need you to help a brother out tonight because she's on fire, bro.
But it's true.
She's pumped
I'm
up.
a coach.
I'm
And
like,
let me tell you
damn.
something. I had a little girl come out today, and I had 2 other little girls come out today. I will never tell them, smack the ball. And just smack the ball. And go smack it harder, and we'll see what happens. Just smack it. Smack it. Hit the approach shot. Just smack it. Volley. Just swing it. That's not what tennis is
Just hit that
about.
thing. It doesn't matter. Just hit it.
It worked with Serena and Venus because they were great athletes. And in the time they came in, the power was not that deep yet. So when they came into the game, they felt the power.
Yeah.
But even they knew how to angle it and think, get into the net, even though they didn't enjoy it. Venus did more, but these girls, what they teach them, I don't know, man. They need to fire all these coaches.
Hey, by the way, I haven't shown Chris Evert much love since she left the playing days and she's gotten in the booth and it's been abhorrent. But tonight, not only did she say a couple of good things, but a couple of them worth mentioning. The first one I indicated, don't burn Leylah Fernandez out. Okay, understandably, it happens. The second thing that she indicated, shoot a monkey. What was her exact quotation? It was a great metaphor. Do you remember?
About Chris Evert saying about don't burn her out.
Anyway,
she enjoys it.
Yeah, long story short, her statement was is overtime to women's tennis. We see this type of flash. Andreescu, she squeaked out a major. Anyway, Tracy Austin, she's got a major or 2. But we see it coming, then they burn out, and then they get wrapped up into media shoots and Vogue magazines and blah 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 blah. So Chris Evert actually made some very good points tonight. The only one thing that I disagree with Chris Evert on is Chris Evert was talking about Fernandez's box is full of people and Sabalenka's box is not. Sabalenka is from Belarus and there's an ocean. So traveling from Canada to New York is a little bit shorter from Belarus to New York.
Okay. So a great comment by Derek Edwardson. Sharapova played power tennis and won 6 slams. Yes, but Sharapova.
Who did?
Sharapova.
But
she had brains.
Serena had her number her whole career.
True, but she had brains. She didn't know when to hit angles, and she would keep pushing you out, and she had the reach, so she knew how to work it. She had power. Serena did too, but they knew when to come in. They had the brains for it. To me, it seems like Sabalenka, no one taught her, hey, if somebody drop shots you, don't just get to the ball and pop it up. Do something else with it. Hey, if you're going to pass someone, pass them to the backhand side. Or why not lob them? Hey, if somebody's serving hard to you with an angle, why don't you chip it and then move him down the line and then move him cross court? No one's taught that. Just saying. Okay,
I'm so sorry. Raducanu and Sakari began. It is deuce right now in the first game of the first set. We do have that here. So if you have any scores that you want to know, we can't show it, obviously, and we don't do play-by-play. That's for multiple other people that are really good people, and we're not treading down that path. But nonetheless, it's here. So please let us know, and maybe we'll throw a play-by-play in there for one thing for fun. But nonetheless, not stepping on any toes for sure.
Going on this match, I don't care who wins that match, honestly. I'm going to root for
Why don't you care who wins that match?
Because I'm going to root for the person that struggled financially.
Oh, financially.
Yeah, yeah. I like to see people that came out of nothing.
I can give you that.
And make win it all. I'm sorry, I come from nothing, so I got to root for the person that comes from nothing. From what I know, both of their stories. One was her mama was pro. She comes from money. The other one comes from money. I'm go for the other one. So I'm gonna go for the underdog, super underdog.
Yeah, Carla spent the first. Let's see, you were born in New York, and then
that's everybody. That's all of us. Most of us, we don't. It's so easy for people. I see a lot of people around here where we live. They have a lot of stuff, but it was given to them. They didn't earn it.
Like hand-me-downs.
Hand-me-downs. It was, they inherited whatever. There was silver spoon. And then when they're stressed out, they don't know how to deal with it.
Look.
So I want to see her family that has struggled, that put their everything into tennis, which is most people that play tennis, 50%, 60% that play tennis, that have had to invest all of it. Djokovic is one of them. You guys always say it, right? So I'm going to root for her instead of the ones that didn't really have to struggle that much. So, yeah.
Wonderfully said. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
One of the best lyrics, in my opinion, in all of Tupac Shakur's magical short career was, I was born without a silver spoon. My broken down TV show cartoons in my living room. Hey, one day I hope to make it a player in this game. Do you understand what I'm saying? So being born without the silver spoon is how we get tougher. And that's why I think, and I'm not going to get into this, we've done shows about this. Why is U.S. men's tennis so sucky, so shitty, so weak, so childish, so Mackenzie McDonald?
Varsity is about the same size.
Why is that? It's because we are born with the silver spoon, and my HD TV showing HD 3D in my living room and not the broken down one in my living room. And that's what makes us fight harder.
What is, I didn't know what you think about her game. I mean, I think people haven't figured her out yet. They will. So she's going to have to change some tactics and improve a few things.
Michael Walker said, how tall is Barty? I think like 5'6", maybe 5'4".
But I think right now, I mean, her game is working for her. Again, people get figured out. So she's going to have to keep playing or maybe not play as much, but they will figure her out just like Coco Gauff. That's part of the game, right? She's going to need more tools. She's going to need more weapons. She has a lot of room to improve still. But she's consistent. So that's good. And forget about her game. What I like most about it is her mental toughness. I can't even say strokes. It's a mental toughness.
So looking at Sakkari here, she is jacked up, ripped up. I can't really show it, but Sakkari is really a specimen. Carla was telling me something like she was trained as a gymnast.
Well, someone sent me an email.
A gymnast.
Okay.
By the way, here's the score. Sakkari is serving love 15. She's down 1-0 on serve. Let's see what happens with this point. Sakkari misses the first serve wide to the Raducanu forehand. Let's see what happens with the second ball.
So let me go to the email.
See what happens here. Let's get this second serve. Sakkari, she lines it up to the backhand. Sakkari, same backhand pattern, changes direction, cross court, and misses it. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a fun match.
All right, from Margaret Seeley. Greetings to you from England. Hello, Justin, Carla. I can see that both of you look well. I live in the UK, and I've been watching your show for a long while, and a good job, and well done.
Let's go.
Love the format, and you say it as it is. No holds barred. I agree with you on all your comments. Love Justin mimicking Mackenzie.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll try to play better this year.
With the hair.
Same emotion. Sad or glad. I'll continue to speak just like this, like a trumpet. I'm like a trumpet that only has a B flat. B flat, B flat. I speak in B flat. My name is Mackenzie McDonald. I'm a B flat. Mackenzie McDonald, I'm here and I'm only one octave.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not keen on muscle-bound Sakkari, but her shape and muscles are from her training as a gymnast. When she was a young girl, observe her stance and walk, just like a ballet dancer, because it's all part of the training. Just heard your comments about the British and Emma having been born in Canada. Remember Ruzetsky? He was also born in Canada. The Brits like to have ownership of anyone who will be a successful athlete.
Deep pockets over there.
I've often had the same discussion
pockets.
And totally agree with your comments. You probably guessed it. I'm not English. Keep up the show. Stay safe and well. My picks are Novak and Sakkari to win the U.S. Open.
Great comment. I didn't see that. Great comment. By the way, I think that Raducanu is going to have a little something more to say about Sakkari winning. Because she's playing good right here. I mean, look.
I don't care who wins here. I'm gonna root for the one that's been struggling.
Raducanu right now.
She has a good game.
Raducanu right now has a window. Sakkari serving is 15-40. She's got a double break point. Raducanu is already about to